Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Wherever you're located, I hope you're having a great day. Once again, I'm out here for my night walk because I love being outside, walking in the night, dark time. Basically, it's moments like this that help me clear my mind, and the thoughts that I have, I get to share with y'all. So hopefully y'all sit back and listen to this little piece of knowledge that I have for you, because this is going to be interesting. And I want to let you know that what I'm about to talk to you about is not to shame the people within the pictures that I'm about to show you, but to help build a better world through future leaders, okay? So take this knowledge and make sure you use it, whether if you're in the military or outside of the military. So anyways, there's a video going viral right now of an officer yelling at a female, and he's telling her to get off the road. She walks up to him, calmly explains, "Sir, we're conducting PT." And while watching that situation, it made me realize that we as human beings, when there's conflict, we don't like to back down. We puff in our chest and we get louder. Men, for sure, we use our physical presence, we use our size. Sometimes we'll put our hands in your face and we get louder. As for women, they use sharp words, tone, and emotion. So if you ever get into an argument with somebody, your spouse or anything like that, you're definitely going to lose, because the moment they realize they haven't gotten under your skin, they will use something to get under your skin and make you lose control of your emotions. And the person who loses control of their emotions is the loser in a fight. So with that being said, the real lesson here is when emotions take over, leadership disappears, okay? And that's what I want to talk about. Let me get back on this little sidewalk over here. I ended up walking off course. Land nav. Sorry, I'm bad at it. So whether if you're in the military or you're working inside of a corporation, you never want to get into an argument in front of junior enlisted soldiers or subordinates, okay? Arguments like that should never get to that level. And if there is an argument going on, there's always going to be one person who's calm. So if one person is angry, there's going to be at least one person who's calm, and that person has the control of the situation. When the officer stepped toward her and put his hands on her face, the best thing for her to have done was to have just stepped back and calmly say, "Sir, can we discuss this behind closed doors?" Not because she's scared, not because she's weak, but because distance creates safety and control, okay? You never know what the angry person is capable of doing. And if he did continue escalating, which he really did, just step back again and end the conversation. "Sir, with that being said, if we can't have this conversation behind closed doors, I'll go ahead and contact the MPs and they can handle the situation." So with that being said, perception is reality. And people think backing up means losing. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all listening to me right now, you're thinking, "Oh no, she shouldn't have backed up. She stood her ground." Okay, cool. That's cool. But backing up, it doesn't mean losing. In reality, backing up is controlling your emotions, and controlling your emotions is winning. Now, I got to give kudos to the other soldier who actually stepped in and helped pull her off. He did a good job. And then the other soldier who tried to help out, I want to give kudos to him too. But intervening can be very dangerous. And I gotta say, I understand why he did it, why he tried to go after the officer and pull the officer, but even though he was trying to protect her from the situation getting worse, like I said, intervening can be dangerous. You have to assess the situation carefully. Grabbing an aggressive person can sometimes escalate things even more, because now that person who's angry, they feel physically threatened and they can react violently. Sometimes the better option is to just guide the calm person and walk them away. Okay? Separating the calm from the angry is the best thing that you can do. The goal isn't to win the argument. The goal is to prevent someone from getting hurt, losing their career, or making a mistake that can't even be taken back. As a martial artist, one thing I've learned is this: control is not about overpowering people, okay? Real control is about staying calm. When you stay calm, when emotions are high, you are the winner within that fight, okay? Now, for a lot of people who have that Vegeta attitude and they get the pride, that you're gonna lose, all right? Once pride enters the situation, everybody tries to start looking bigger instead of trying to solve the problem. And at the end of the day, is being right really worth risking your future? So let me ask you, is your career really I can't even say it properly. Is your career really worth risking over an argument? And like I said, show the junior enlisted or your subordinates how to truly handle a situation when someone gets angry. Now, if you are the angry person, I don't know what caused you to get that way, but try to find a way to breathe in deeply or go kick a tree or something, but try not to act that way in front of people, okay? So next time you get into a situation like that, try to stay calm, control your emotions, and back down, okay? Backing down does not mean you are losing. It means you are in control. And a little hint, in the civilian world, if you back up and a person advances, that is considered an attack. You have, hold on, let me take the, don't go out there trying to cause trouble, but if you back up and you show that you are not aggressive and a person crosses the line towards you, they step towards you, you have every right to defend yourself. But remember, it's only defense until you are in control. So if the person's on the ground and you're on top of them, don't do anything else. Leave them alone. Until then, remember, control those emotions, okay? Sleep well.